Assalamu alaikum. I have, it's been a while, but I have something else. No rush. But uh, could you give some insight on how we live in in other countries, and sometimes even in the States, but mainly in other countries? Um, I didn't see you living that way, but I know the majority of brothers live in a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type condition, meaning they live out the suitcases. They have a mattress on the floor. Um, Sometimes they don't have any furniture or anything like that. But it's not because, sometimes it's because of poverty. Other times it's because the mentality that we have that we are here today and could possibly be gone tomorrow, which could be true. But a lot of us end up staying here for years and years and years and living in those conditions. And at the same time, you can look at the people that the countrymen, and you'll find that many of them own their apartments. Many of them they buy furniture, and even the shiuk. Even I've been in the sheikh house. He have furniture. He have his books and his bookshelves and a dining room table and all of that. It's not like he's laying on a mattress on the floor or whatever. And I couldn't say I'm more pious than he is. But anyway, I guess to get to the point, like, what type of mentality do we need in order to come to a place and settle in and accomplish things there? And some of us, it never crosses our mind to buy an apartment or to furnish our homes or where we're living, um, to act as if we'll be here for the long term, or long term can even mean a few years. You know. So anyway, that's something that I wanted to ask you. How can we get into the mentality of establishing ourselves rather than always living like, I'm gonna be on the plane tomorrow?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, walhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Brother Omar, alhamdulillah. Okay, you raised again a very important question. And after thinking about this for a couple of days, I have to kind of go back in my thinking and think about, the picture of, as you said, you didn't see me living like that. And one of the reasons why I believe, inshallah, is the worldview that I carry around most of the time unconsciously, of what my expectations are about how I should live upon Quran and Sunnah to the best of my ability, without regard actually, to where that is, what country that is. And the reason I think that some of us don't do that we don't appreciate how to do that. We don't live like that because we don't have the requisite worldview where we invest in ourselves first to be able to eliminate location as a muhajir, as a place where we need to have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, as you said. So this problem, I think, is best looked at and understood within the context of the worldview that many of us bring to the situation of Hijrah, and the worldview that we have about who we are and what we're capable of and how we live. In the Harlem Renaissance, there was one of the great writers, Claude McKay, and one of the books, actually novels that he wrote, he said that the education for Negroes is like our houses. When the whites move out, we move in and take possession of old dead stuff. End of quote. So not having the full cultural investment in ourselves and in our ability to define how we are going to interact with any society is like someone else moves out of that space of our identity and our existence, and when they're through with it, we move in. And so you'll find brothers with the mattress on the floor and these other things that really indicate the lack of permanence or the lack of longevity, because we don't make that kind of investment in ourselves to sustain what it takes for us to build our lives around being a muhajir based upon the Quran and the Sunnah. So, in your part 2 question to this, excuse me, I'll follow up later, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I believe the situations we face, we have to show Allah that we are true by taking the steps to change our situation in an attempt to draw nearer to Him, and Allah will do more than what we have done to assist us, and He will draw nearer to us. We have to search long and hard and incessantly in His book and the Sunnah of His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam for parallels to the situations we face, and apply what is suitable. Recognize the value in ourselves, preserve it, and take the means to increase it. Look to Islam first in its sciences and learn what is legal for us to do in regards to the following things, because it would not benefit us in the long run to have a purely secular approach that alienates us from Allah. Knowledge precedes speech and deeds. So we have to be in the know before we act. We have to learn. We all should learn and gain some basic working understanding of food production, like gardens, orchards, food forests, fish farming, animal husbandry, and the like. Health, like women's clinics, etc. Education, finances, economics, shelter construction, sustainable shelter construction, social welfare, self-defense, energy production, the legal system, so that we can stay out of it, and when somebody's rights are violated, we are already in a position to help. And we can't just mimic what is being done by others, but we have to study what is being done and what has been done, and do what is most suitable for our situations. Some of us will do it full time. Some of us will do it in our spare time. Some of us will get certifications and degrees until they gain mastery. And some of us will learn from online and books and mentors. And some of us will have to become mentors and instructors in all of these fields, so that we won't have to continually go to others to learn, but we can continue to pass the information down through workshops, apprenticeships, our own educational systems. And we have to graduate from the hustle mentality to the vitality of professionalism, where the entrepreneurial spirit resides in the businesses we create, and we hire each other and each other's children. Those who have gained the needed expertise will head the financial institutions, the educational institutions, the social welfare institutions, health and medical institutions, legal aid institutions, and so on. And we have to be tightly organized so that we can be efficiently mobilized in a productive manner, seeking to obtain what is beneficial for us and to stave off the forces that will undermine our efforts. And I don't mean politically organized in the sense that we are trying to enter the democratic process and become elected officials and the like, but I mean feet on the ground, grassroots, outreaching organized, where we are able to interact with the public and public officials in an effective manner. Lastly, don't expect a quick fix. Therefore, losing hope and resolve. Be prepared to work, put in work that will be picked up by our children and their children, and so on through future generations. May Allah make our good intentions and good actions align, and may He make us of those who rely on Him. May He assist our efforts and provide ways out for us using the avenues that we have never imagined. Ameen. والآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.